gotta
weird.
stop. There's different stuff here that we didn't have in the first one. The waves are getting bigger. It looks really close.
I know it does, but it's not.
I think we should straighten the camera.
I'm
dying here. I'm dying.
Oh my god, I'm totally putting that in the video.
Yeah.
Polar seal, can you give us a lifeline?
You get, you know, like, we're assuming you.
Hey guys, welcome to Sea Odyssey. I'm Emily, this is Matt, and this is our boat tour video of our Saba 50 by Fountaine Pajot.
We are currently located in Caseta, Sardinia, and having a great time. It's beautiful here.
A little hot, but beautiful.
Absolutely beautiful.
Let's check out the boat.
Cool.
So welcome to the cockpit area. This is where we hang out the most, and we play some cards, and we watch the sun go down. We get out of the sun. We make some cocktails. We have some beers. Check out this beer fridge with our latest beers of the country that we're in. We have some Spanish stuff in there now. So it's been very interesting to try out all the beers. And we've been to 3 countries now. We're in Sardinia. Check out this one from Sardinia. Isn't that weird? Super cool. We don't know what it means yet, but it is very cool. And so this is where we chill.
I really like bar ice. We have the ability to make clear bar ice while we're underway. It's 12 volts.
We have our lazarettes. This is for emergencies, our drogue, our ditch bag, our cord in there too.
We have bicycle parts, we have fishing stuff, we have a bosun chair, we have a pressure washer. They're quite big. I've actually crawled inside of this one, and they have special little latches here, just in case you huck yourself in, so you can get out. I'm sure someone have locked themselves in before.
And we have some more lazarettes here. We have our cleaning supplies all up in here. All of our dock lines are in this one.
Keep our scuba stuff. We've had to go off the boat a few times to pick up things and retrieve things that have dropped off. We've got a 15-meter scuba line. It's also known as a hookah, so we can go down underneath the boat.
We have a chest here that we keep for our snorkeling stuff, and if it, just soak it so it gets all the salt water out and stuff like that, so that makes it really convenient. It's locked up safe. We're all about security here.
Little barbecue set up here on the back. That's
Oh my god!
oh, watch out for the garden. It's just big enough to put on some food. It's really nice. It heats up to 450 degrees. I don't know what I'm supposed to say about it, but it's great. We really like it. We keep our Surehold poles up and available here. You never know when something goes flying off the boat, so it's nice to have a pole.
Really cute pillows everywhere, so make sure that your eye catches all these pillows that I got from this amazing artist. So keep your eyes out for those.
We've got our herb garden here. We're growing basil, cilantro, rosemary, and something we found on the side of the road. And over here we're growing our little baby replacements of everything that you saw there. Other than that, we've got a couple of winches. Right now we're using them for our generator, and we might use them for something else at some point too.
Okay, so here is our salon / galley.
So this is where most everything happens on this boat.
We have some key features in here. Yeah, sink. We have our filter. We have a seagull filter in here for fresh water, and then we have a saltwater thing. Then we have this little thing here if you want to fill up pots, and then we have this little thing up here if we want to squirt. And then we have this if we want to wash dishes, this if we want to wash hands, and this to lotion. So we are we're set on anything you could need in this area, and 2 sponges. We have a soft sponge and a scratchy sponge. It really is wonderful. I like this sink setup a lot.
Moving over here, we have a convection oven. We have a Jura coffee maker.
Ooh, it's got this cool little toaster oven. It's like a toaster, and it's an oven. So, ooh, look at a beer cup. Surprise, surprise! And our fleur de sel salt from Ile de Ré in France, which is a must-have for anybody going into France. You must get your Ile de Ré salt.
We have a 4-burner gas range, Vitamix. Can't get these in Europe. We have our Saba microwave. It was a Saba, so we figured it was meant to be.
You can see everything what we have here, but what you don't see is what's behind these doors. So let's take a peek. You need one of these little sucker things.
For food storage in these little lockers down below. We've got 4 of them, 1, 2, 3, and then there's 4 under here. Here is our pantry. So you can keep all of our spices and stuff we use every day.
This right here is the garbage. Awful. And this is a little doohickey for that. We don't need to look inside. Get out of there. Right here we have our pots and pans, Pyrex dishes, things like this, and a wok, because Matt insisted that we needed to bring a wok. And do you know he uses it all the time? All the time he uses the wok. And I swore he'd never use it. Okay, but we use it at home too, so.
Silverware, dry foods. And we got these cool little silicone mats so things don't slide around.
These are really cool. It keeps things airtight. We can make our own water, so we don't want to use stuff that we can just throw away. We're just gonna wash it.
Our glass storage, which we don't use a lot of plastic. We tend to use glass containers that we can wash out.
You guys are watching the website. What's in the fridge? Here you go.
How do you have it organized?
Well, this is stuff that you would put on a burger. That's all spices and a soy sauce. And then we just keep vegetables in here. This is what we keep our stuff in. And of course we make our own water, like I said, so we can just wash these things up. And then more. So they work out great. We just cut the vegetables up and put them in there, boom.
You see in the freezer. That works on 12-volt DC, and it has doors to help keep the coolness in. And we find that it's really easy to break them off. So make sure to, if you come over and visit, make sure to keep them closed.
We've designed this very special Tupperware glass holder for our glassware, and we secure each one with a puffy. A puffy. Look how secure and snug everything is. Look at that. Boom. Not going anywhere.
Over here, we have an air conditioning control for the salon. We have 2 up here in the salon area. We have all of our buttons to turn on all the different lighting. The lighting's really great here at night. These are our fuel polishers here, so you can turn them on, turn them off as need be. They're like little, really cool.
This is our control panel. Different thing for the gen, for the water maker, how the energy's coming in.
A lot of USB chargers, 2 over here and 3 more over here. You can't have enough USBs. This is our Nav Station here. We've got a Garmin chart plotter, Fusion radio, which we have speakers around the entire boat. We have a battery monitor here, and then this here checks our fuel and our water. Right now we're at a 1/4 tank, so we're gonna need to make some water today.
Stuff. We got this little thing here, our documentation. It's okay. So, I mean,
moving around, we've got our EPIRB here. This is for our ditch if we ever have to jump off the boat and it's sinking. This will hit a satellite and send somebody directly to us, hopefully in enough time. Here's our couch. Relaxing here, and it's very nice, except you stick to it. I'm thinking about getting some covers for it.
Table is a masterpiece of machinery. Everybody needs their very own remote control table. It took me, a couple minutes to find it, but here it is.
It is actually on an elevator, so it makes into a coffee table, so spins, so expands, drops down to a bed, kind of a multi-function table. Wasn't really hot about it when we first got it, but it's actually pretty cool.
We have this little sneaky thing we put back here. We put our extra little liquor cabinet back there. It's just cool. It's just cool. I've seen people put glasses behind there too, which is also really cool.
This right here, mosquito racket. If you don't want to have blood stains all over your boat, get one of these. And then these are probably one of the best things that we have on the boat. These little Scirocco 2 fans. They're nice and quiet. They keep the air rolling around. You can see I'm sweating right now. We should have them on.
This is where we keep our dishes. We just take the care to put everything, so it doesn't break. And all of our keys, our remote controls. You'd be so surprised how many remote controls we have. It's very odd. And our stuff for sailing. So winch handles and things, sail ties, but mostly just our tools that we grab right for every sail. And I think that's it. That concludes our, that's really close. That concludes our salon galley tour. Let's go see the port side, the porthole.
All right, here's our port forward cabin.
And I'm not going to mention that this is our third take of this because Matt twice forgot to put on the audio. Moving on.
A lot of things that we like about it is that nobody ever stays on this side, so we always have people onto the starboard side. Anyhow, we keep our sports equipment here. We got our bikes, we got our scooters. We have 3 USB ports and 2 220 volt outlets. Our air conditioning controller. Every room has its very own air conditioner, so it makes it really nice. Coming around the room, you can see that we have an open window up in the front. We like to close that when we're underway, but when we're just sitting at anchor, it's nice because the boat faces into the wind.
We have a locker right here. This is my locker here, and this is all my summer wear, and I'm super stoked right now because I actually get to wear this. It's only been a year, so I'm actually gonna get to wear this. So exciting!
When we come around here, we've got our medical kit. We've got our defibrillator.
And then we have extra storage in here, which we keep our textiline in here, and the other side we keep our glass. Like when we say glass, it's not really glass. It's like canvas and
nice big windows. Every room has its own fan. We've got a huge opening up here, and it's nice because you can black it out, or you can close it with a screen to keep the bugs out. Moving forward, we've got a bathroom up in the front specifically for this that Emily uses as her own. We keep our vacuum. We keep our second Pelican ice chest, which is doubling as a stool. It's got under cabinet storage. You want to see something cool? Nobody ever shows this stuff. That is the poop ejection button. All you have to do is turn that, and everyone in the anchorage is screaming. Oh yeah, we have electric flush too. Watch this, go. Then you fill it up with fresh water, and leave some water in the bowl. Okay.
we have some nice camouflage bilges here on the bottom, and that's, you'll see that all throughout the boat. And then we have our master suite.
It's our room. Come on. Super light and bright. It's really comfy. Better than most hotel rooms we've ever stayed in, and definitely a place that I can call home. You'll notice the bedspread.
Matt's has all of his clothes lined up in here, and it goes all the way down. And then his rods. I say his because I don't really want to fish. You want to get in the shot with your fishing poles?
My fishing poles. Not the official fishing room. This is the light duty stuff. So, anyways.
Along here is our office. So I do a lot of my web work here. In here we have all of our office supplies and different things in there that you would normally have for office. Here there's like a little something in here you can keep pens and pencils. Here we have our t-shirts Matt has here. This is mine down here. My hanging locker right here. Baskets for socks and underwear.
We keep our printer. We've got a couple nice little pictures and some things. Emily keeps the bulk of her clothes down here, and her shoes in the bottom, separated by brown and black, I just found out. Up here is my hanging. I keep my shoes down below, but I've got all my shirts that, I don't know, if I go to a business meeting. We have a, what's considered a dry bath. So we have a separate shower from the toilet. It's plenty of room and very comfortable. Very impressive for a boat, this bathroom. Separate toilet. This is really big if anyone's looking to buy a boat. Make sure your toilet just isn't out in the room, because a lot of these toilets are just like right out in the room. It's kind of gross. Nice big mirror. We got a light up top again. We can black out the shades. We can keep the bugs out, whichever we choose.
And lastly, again, we have all of our camouflage bilges. We'll just take a quick peek in all of them.
I got stuck. Hold on, I'm stuck.
Oh, Matt's stuck.
Okay, there we go.
All right. So there's a lot of space down here. We keep everything in Tupperwares. And this way, if it does get wet down there, it's not going to mess with anything that's, you know, potentially could get wet and gross. Oh, there's a little water down there, Matt.
It's an air conditioner too. Houston, we have a leak.
And hashtag boat life. And some other little stuff there. It's just crap, guys. Just tons and tons of crap. And we have our door down here of more crap. And some really cool Sea Odyssey stickers. So that sums up the port side hull.
What are you doing?
I'm putting these pillows back because we need pillows for the other parts of the room, and we have to like make it look fluffy, I guess. I don't know. It's just something you do.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
All right, you ready? Ready for take 10?
Yes. All right, one more time. All right. I can't be serious. Okay, so here we have the Starboard Bedroom. Okay, it's equipped with a fan and air conditioning. We have a really nice closet right here where I keep some of my winter coats because we've had like a really long winter, so I needed a lot of coats. We have a really cool bathroom, super jamming, really big. Okay, we have a nice, really big under the bed drawer. We keep the sheets in here all vacuum sealed, so this is normally vacuum sealed. And when a guest arrives, we unzip it and load her up. Again, some more hidden bilges. Let's see if we can get a little sucker and open these babies up. Okay, one sec.
All right, so in the floors, down in the bilge, this is the starboard side. We're keeping glasses and some plates and stuff down in here. Next one that we got is, looks like we got our wine, and then we also have our bilge pumps. We got two back here. We have the air conditioner and pump for the air conditioner, and again, some more wine. Here is the through hole for the air conditioner, and you guessed it, last but not least, we have another area here that we keep more wine. That's like our 7th liquor cabinet. Going up here, this is the day head. We keep this used for, we'll keep this open for any of our guests that come aboard just for day use. And it does have a shower in there too.
So here is our tool room. This is like our midship room. It was a bedroom, but we converted it to a tool room.
Take a look inside.
Funniest thing is all of the off is up and on is down. That's a French thing. Maybe a full European. Everything is in bins. Everything is labeled. Everything has a spot it goes because you never know when you need to get into something in a hurry. And the last thing you want to do is futz with it. We also have a little port up here that goes up to the top. Can you open the closet for that door?
And door number 2 is our Valley locker.
And we keep all of our Fallies up top.
I think you put a little light in there. You want to show them a little light?
I threw this cool little light on down there. And we keep all of our life jackets and gloves, and there's that cool little light. You just give it a little touch and it goes out. Super cool.
And our last bedroom in the forward starboard side. I like this bedroom. It's really spacious, really light. I like the little high bed. Of course, the fishing poles. So we're gonna catch a really big badass fish. Not looking forward to that, but it'd be great. And then we have this closet right here. This is our extra closet, but we kind of have it full with our rain gear and beach gear, yoga gear. And we have here some extra storage, and you can see that is filled to the brim.
With liquor?
Well, it turns out there is some liquor in there. There is some liquor in there, but actually we put our canvas in there for our stuff. It's all rolled in there really nice, so it stays nice and sharp. Last is this, I guess, a bathroom here. A head, we call them a head. So it's actually really nice, and then I'm just gonna slide by you right here, excuse me. And we have our really cool washer and dryer. It uses a lot of water, but we're making water. Ooh.
Oh.
So that sums up our starboard hull.
All right, we're gonna go up to the front deck and I'll show you around.
I'm gonna walk forward.
Yeah.
And then you record me, and then I'll speed that part up, and it'll be like do-do-do-do.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Welcome to the princess chairs. This is where Emily and I sit. We have one on both sides. Got a great big trampoline, which is great for jumping up and down. Whoop. Wow, that was a lot. Anyways.
And we got a nice place to lounge right here. This is lovely. It's very spacious. Wow. Matt, you want to show the anchor locker?
Sure.
Okay.
Anchor lockers. The first anchor locker that we have, we've got a lot of room in here. We actually keep our aft anchor here, our fortress. But here's the anchor chain coming through.
Okay. Here. And stand up. You always got to make sure to put those things down or you'll stub your toe. Here's our windlass. You can press up and you can press down. It's like amazing. And we have a little chain counter too. Also quite amazing. Matt put this little boat hook up here. So now I can just like grab it. Yeah, so it's pretty cool.
We have a Mantis 105-pound anchor. We have electric windlass that brings that anchor and 300 meters of anchor chain up.
Here's our anchor chain. Our windlass sits up here. All these great fenders over here. I've got a whole bunch of them over there that are hiding out. We've got hoses. Always got to have good freshwater hoses. Got an extra 300-meter rode for our anchor just in case we need it, or stern anchor. We have our water tanks back here in the back. It's the anchor locker. I don't know what else to say, but if you want to see an anchor locker, here's an anchor locker.
This is our factory bow spread package from FP. And then we have a top-down furler that we're able to put our Generator G1 out on. We have a Pro furler for our Genoa. Around the port side here, you're able to really get a good feel for the we have an upstairs lounging area. There's Emily heading to the upstairs lounging area. How is it up there?
It's a little windy today.
Yeah, huh? Where do you want to go to next?
Maybe the Helm space?
All right, let's go. This is where all the action takes place. We have enough room here in the Helm Station for 3 people to sit. Basically, this is where you drive the boat from. We've got all our Garmin instruments here that we use to find our way. We've got our Yanmar controls here for our motors down below. We can start them and stop them. We've got wind instruments and depth instruments and autopilots. We have a chain counter. And then we have our backup Raymarine chart plotter in case our Garmin goes out. It also works with a FLIR thermal camera that we've got mounted 76 feet up in the sky, up top of the mast. Let me come take you up front here. Here's where all the winches are. We've got 5 Lumar winches on the boat, 3 in the Helm Station, 2 power, 1 manual, and then the other 2 are in the aft starboard and port side. They operate just with touching little buttons here, so you can turn them on. Makes it really simple. Anyhow, all the bags or all the lines are kept in the sail bag here. It's really a great little area.
We have 3 X21 Sunpower solar panels mounted neatly here on the rear.
We're up on the top deck of the boat now. A lot of the sailing happens from right up here, unless it's cold and rainy. We prefer to hang out up top. It gives us a good 360-degree panoramic view. We keep an eye on the controls, other boats, and it's beautiful, sunny. Get a suntan. Heading over to the Starboard Engine Bay. You can see the autopilot. I'm gonna leave that set up. And then there is the Yanmar. We'll head down inside and show you the rest. Here's the Cummins Generator. It's an 11,000 kilowatt quiet series. It's 230 volts.
Here's our 230 volt AC panel.
And we have an isolator, Victron isolator transformer. Let's see, there's the Yanmar 4 JH80. Wonderful motor. And then on the side here, we've got our Keenan filters. Field drives are the Yanmar SD60s. A lot going on down there. Let's check out the other side.
And the Yanmar 4 JH80 port side. You can see our Victron Energy multi-plus compact charger inverter, 2,000 watts, with our solar controllers. This here is where all the negative and positive terminals meet. We've got 1,200 amp hours of AGM batteries. 5 of them are here, and 3 of them are back behind me. Kind of well, you can't see them. This here is a hydraulic davit for the dinghy, so we can touch a button and everything goes up and down. Then back in the back here, and it's hard to see, but we've got the water maker. It's kind of tucked up in here. Super difficult to get to. We're currently having a little issue with it, trying to work it out. Look at these great fuel polishers we've got. We've got one for the port and one for the starboard engine. It has the ability to not only filter the fuel, but to polish them and to transfer fuel back and forth between tanks. Thing that we forgot to show you is our dinghy. This is Penelope, and she is a Highfield 380 with an FTC center console and a Yamaha 25 horsepower motor. She goes about probably 30 miles an hour or so. Really nice, really comfortable dinghy.
That's it. Thank you for joining us on our boat tour. Goodbye.
Woo, let's get going.
Woohoo!